Hey Francesca, my name's Ron, and along with my resume, I decided to, give you a video resume too, so I can show you a little about my cooking style and about what I like to cook too, which are omelets. So I'm gonna cook you an omelet and try and tell you and talk to you at the same time, and give you a little background about who I am and where I learned to cook. So I started out in Austin, Texas, at this place called the Texas Culinary Academy, and when I was there, I basically was trained in French style and a French culinary technique. And so, everything that there is to know about French technique, you can't possibly learn just in a classroom. And so it was a great foundation for being able to, advance what I want to do in my career. And so I started out there, and when I was during school, I worked at this Italian place called Andiamo. It was one of my chef's friends owned this restaurant, and so I went to work there, learned how to make tons of pastas and salads, and it really was like my first kitchen job. It was only a couple years ago. It was only about 4 or 5 years ago, but I've learned so much in such a short amount of time. So after that, and after school, I went to do a short stage at the Walt Disney World Corporation in Orlando, Florida, and it's one of the most traveled to destinations in the entire world. It's just an unbelievable amount of people travel there every year, and it's a great place to learn how to cook a lot of food very quickly. And that's basically what I would say is my biggest takeaway there. It was nice seeing how the system worked too. About all I did was cook food. I didn't prep. I didn't do any dishes. I didn't do anything just except cook, and it was completely different from where I just worked, which was just more of a mom and pop shop, a very small establishment, where the chefs did everything, cook, clean, everything. So it was a nice change. And after that, I worked at a couple places in Austin with some notable Iron Chefs, and David Bull and also Jason Studi, and they worked at this restaurant called Congress, which is shut down now, but it's one of the nicer places in Austin, one of the finer dining places that I worked that I really, really enjoyed. And after a while, I just kind of got tired with Austin. There were a lot of people moving there at one time, and it just, I didn't like it that much. And so I just decided to move back to Vermont, which is where I graduated from high school. And I also took college classes up in Vermont, UVM and Castleton. And I moved back here and started cooking again. And I landed this job as an omelet chef at the Woodstock Inn and Resort. And for the last couple of years, I've been doing that, cooking omelets for everybody right in front of them. It's kind of a made-to-order type thing, and you have to kind of put on a good show for everybody. So, and mostly everybody up here likes French-style omelets, so they're a little bit more. I like to keep them really creamy in the center, but most Americans don't really like them like that. They like their eggs well done. So I've been doing that for a couple years now, and I would really love to come and join the environment in Gaghan. I got interested with Chef Gaghan when he was doing the series Chef's Table, and he was a part of that. And I had been to Thailand before, and I've been before, but on a school trip back in high school, and it had nothing to do with cooking. It was about literature. And so I'm really excited. I cannot wait to come and meet you guys and be a part of the team there. And hopefully it can flourish into something amazing. So yeah, I'm trying to cook it as low a temperature as possible to kind of keep it nice and creamy and lighter. Try not to take too much of your time up too. But yeah, so I've been to Thailand. I've also been to Peru in the Amazon jungle. And I'm a world traveler, and I've been to Paris, and that's kind of what started, my wanting to go into culinary was when I was in Paris. I went to the Le Cordon Bleu school in Paris, and I kind of just did a tour of the place and saw what maybe it was going to be like to go into cooking school and to go into cooking overall as a profession. And I really enjoyed it. I couldn't get enough of it. Just putting a little salt on there, I couldn't get enough of it. And so I've been just trying to get as many experiences as I possibly could, but I really haven't had a direction or something kind of being like, hey, you got to go do that. You got to, you know, it's going to change your life. But you know, I've been thinking about this Gaghan thing, and I was like, well, this is it. This is the opportunity. And so here's my little video blog, or my video resume. Yeah, it's just a pretty simple omelet, nothing too fancy. It's my dinner, actually. Bacon, peas, eggs, and some goat cheese. Can't go wrong with that. All right. Well, there you are. Hey, looking forward to seeing you soon. Bye.